One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Oh, boy.
He'll kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early.
I think we got 8 impacts on defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. On the ground, it's Thomas. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, on the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up-tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Using the quick game. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got it up and they'll mark it at the 23.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best.
He just keeps moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the Bruins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Trying to slam in.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The golden flashes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Clement. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I think early in the game, you can really set the tone. You got the completion. You set up a manageable 4th down situation. Do I want to be aggressive? Do I want to show them I'm willing to go for it on 4th down? I got a great opportunity right here.
And the golden flashes, looking to convert on 4th down. He's got it, first down and more. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. has to go up top. Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They'll run it. It's Martin. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. After the break, they'll go back to work. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Breaks the tackle. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Iamaleava. It's complete on the right side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Plows through the defense.
Nigga had them stop, and they just like bounced off animation.
So the defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heading
like,
on one side.
What is that?
Boom. 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense and makes you really be honest.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The Bruins are on the move. Here they're trying to get to the edge. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up the 4th down.
That's a good pickup.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out
Hey,
of
baby.
bounds.
Huh? Yes. What are you doing?
Let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense.
So what were you doing?
Settle for the chip
If you
shot
took so long to call back.
last time, Jesse, they left for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Golden Flashes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Clement. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
So, okay, that's the only reason I'm playing the game this way, because you know I don't never do this.
Is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no
But
question.
this team sucks, I was like, I don't care what. Yeah.
Man zone, that's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Nah, my team is terrible. They like a 70 overall. I'm building this team up. Hopefully by next year we be able to compete with a lot of the better teams.
Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just
I
because
win
the
games,
body
I probably shouldn't.
And the Golden Flashes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10.
Gotta play so fucking actually smart with these
Looking to
niggas,
throw
dog.
on 1st down. That's caught.
Hate it.
It's Clement. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Can't play the game I would normally play because the team's so bad, so I can't take that many risks.
His throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job on this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating
Game of the week. I wish, Josh. I ain't gonna have a game of the week probably ever. Not with this roster. We ain't never had. Only time we game of the week if I'm the only game that week, dog.
They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The play action fake.
Oh, you gotta hold on to the rock, bro.
That brings up 3rd down.
tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Right on target this time. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Yeah, one of them week 0 games. Yeah, I might get game of the week then.
And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. The snap sets up the throw. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just...
And he takes it in for the score.
But we got a lead. We got a lead going in the half, dog. We kept up with Georgia Tech last week. They was in the Natty. Got a lead going in the half versus UCLA.
They're going to take a lead in here.
Team is a lot better than last year, bro. We got some shit now. O-line is a lot better. Secondary is, man, secondary is so much better. Last year, my secondary was terrible. My best player in the secondary was a 72, 71. This year, we got an 80 back there. Pass rush is way better.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He uncorks one deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just
Yo, I was finna say, dog. Oh, I was finna say, EA, don't you dare, bruh. EA almost did it. They almost did it, bruh.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join.
Oh, man, them niggas almost did it, dog.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
I fucked up the kid.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty.
Fuck, they made me fuck up the kid.
The toss sweep to the right.
Good play, Bowman.
Fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense,
I got a new voice, man.
And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they
looking for the end zone.
Good play, Rawson. My man got that dab last year.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position.
That nigga got that dev last year.
By the DB, securing the football.
Impact dev now. All-American.
This drive going to the air. Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Not much.
I wanted to juke, and he fucking did that, bro.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Fuck.
And they weren't able to make the connection.
Those are the throws we need you to make right there.
And how nice is it to have
Those
the
are the
whole
ones.
crowd going absolutely bananas?
Those are the throws.
Communication is harder.
Gotta make those,
Snapping
baby.
the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for
This
it
is a
on
dumb
4th
play.
down.
This is absolutely stupid.
On the options. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Ah, that was
I think was just more
Should have
physical
just ran
on
it
the
up the
4th
middle.
down, guys. That was a design quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that 4th down. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Flips it out in the flat. They stop him
Fuck, that was a dumb call. Tried to catch him sleeping this. I knew he knew I was going to run the ball.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. To the ground with the back.
Good play,
The
Aiden.
defense snows him under after a very short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll send the back in motion. He'll throw on 3rd down. Takes the easy one to the back.
A good tackle, baby.
Make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Good fucking stop, boys.
Just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun
Good
that
fucking
wheel,
play,
forced him on 4th
Caleb.
down and come up bankrupt. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Lost to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And points have been hard to come. Turning it on.
You gotta block the one guy. Ah, let's get it, Tracy. Come to the city. Come to the city, Tracy. We need you. And you came to the small college, Javon. You came to the small college. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do.
Yeah, it's critical, David.
Nobody wanted to fuck with you, Javon. I don't know why, dog. You was one of the ones in Minnesota. But nobody wanted to fuck with you. And you came to little old Kent State. And you out here making plays.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Same thing for the other boy, Clement, dog, from Illinois. Nobody really wanted to fuck with Clement. I think I was one of 2 people to give him a shit.
That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah,
I know nobody wanted to fuck with Caleb Edwards. We got a lot of talent that nobody really wanted to fuck with.
We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense just
I tried to knock the ball out. I wasn't even
to
I
the
wasn't
football,
even
no
going
doubt.
for
Look,
a
this offense has
kick or
been in this
nothing. I just wanted
situation
to hit the
before. You got to come
DB.
back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs,
Just
brand new
overran.
drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Fuck.
And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Give to the running back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They snapped it to
Yeah, I know Rodney.
This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away.
And obviously you're trying to catch him off guard, but it didn't work.
Yeah, he was a fucking lighter on work, dog.
My offense on the field and guys that do this for a living all the time are really good at it, but he tried to sneak attack and it did not work.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Getting deep in the third quarter, minute and a half to go here.
What the fuck is my lighter, dog?
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in
Damn,
the red zone at the 20.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity for that second down pass defense.
Done what, dude?
Shotgun snap on
Done with
third
what,
down.
dude? No.
They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to put it away.
Oh my God, they did it again.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the big fella. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Guys, that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Let's go, Tracy!
Look at that.
Let's go, Tracy!
Everybody. Touchdown, golden flashes. He broke away.
Let's go, Javon! Nobody wanted to fuck with you, dog.
College football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point right down the boulevard.
Nobody wanted to fuck with my dog, bruh.
Unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Got a man. It's Matthews. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive.
Give me those.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He'll start this drive firing.
I hate when you throw the ball high, bruh.
There forces second down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. And the route is on.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Them boys in Kent State came to play. We lost last year to these boys. Had to get that get back.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Bruins will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Flips it out to the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working that left side now. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. 3rd down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up 4th.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone.
That boy Rawson. He the lockdown. That boy is the lockdown on the roster.
Brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
He got a lockdown. It's him.
Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Steps away to find some room. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You
Keep the
force
clock
the passing
moving.
situations.
Keep the clock moving.
Drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football. I tackle him on the ground, and I force the 4th down.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the golden flashes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Return runs out of bounds.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Wide open downfield. Hits the afterburners. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UCLA.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Western Kentucky. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The golden flashes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Yeah, baby.
And no
Give me like,
for the return man
it's
to
a
get
minute
his
left in the
hands
game,
on
baby.
as it hops out of bounds. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's Iamaleava.
Good stop, lineman.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Good play, Jalen. Nice awareness.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants a big play here late. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, this is a tough spot for QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the defense.
Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Makes the grab.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take...
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And they get him down. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
34, UCLA 20.
Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So
Oh,
the decision
boy.
has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum
GG's,
helps
Bob.
you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win